We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Houston Astros. The Phils have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Zack Greinke will be on the mound for the Astros. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Zack Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zack Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zack Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Stepping into the box, Mccutchen. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Guy having another solid campaign, D-Row. Coming off a month with double-digit dingers.
Yeah, I was going to say solid. I'll raise you a little bit. That's in fuego right there. Double-digit bombs in 1 month. Watch out for this guy. He's on fire.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Starting to cool down a bit, but still 84 degrees as we start play tonight. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a good start here for Zack Greinke. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Mike Fiers is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Here's Michael Brantley.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Alvarez.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently 2nd in the AL in RBIs. First pitch coming. Here it is. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but 1 pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Here it comes, 0-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Pollock. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ball 1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Altuve over at second. Brantley is over at first with 1 away. Ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pollock giving chase. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, Alex.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. His previous history with Mike Fiers comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least 1 out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
High and deep to right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 23 for him thus far, as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam. And they might not be done yet.
Into the box, James Ritchie. And he puts it on the ground to second. Kingery's there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the damage done here is the Astros get 4 runs on the grand slam. Second inning coming up. It's now 4-0 Houston. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Number 11, A.J.
So striding in, A.J. Pollock. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. To the Phillies center fielder.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Scott Kingery goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Here's the 0-1. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Matt Duffy. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the runner will score from second. And he's safe. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. Into the box now, Bryson Stott. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
3-0 to him now. From the stretch, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP Andrew McCutchen. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. McCutchen, or just Cutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Astros lead it 4-2. Now to the plate, Garrett Stubbs, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
next to the Astros.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. He reached on a single in his first try. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. Altuve is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
In time to first, and there are two away.
The left fielder, number 23.
Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Fire sets his sights. Here's the 0-2. This is lifted out to left. Mccutchen is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Back up the middle. There is Altuve. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Third inning here. Already 4-2 our score. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Home run number 44 on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollard, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's the Astros 4 and the Phillies 3.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. There's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. It's up and out of here into the archways. A solo shot here to left. Number 36 on the year for him. And it's now 5-3.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
George Springer the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Line towards center field. Pollock has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 1.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa.
Big swing of the bat by this guy in his last one. A grand slam that drove in 4, and that's helped this team lead by 2 runs up to this point.
1-0 the count. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2 balls and a strike now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. We played 3 full. It's now 5-3 Houston. Coming to the plate now, Scott Kingery looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Roman Quinn. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Sent out to straightaway center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. The tag, and he is out at second.
The third baseman, number 6, Matt.
At the plate, Matt Duffy. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Standing in now, Bryson Stott, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew Mccutchen. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They're still down 5-3. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the rookie first baseman, James Ritchie. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Kingery backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting.
So one away here with the bases empty. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. In there at the knees, strike 1. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got to hurry. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip it onto first, and with it that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Astros 5 and the Phillies 3. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the power hitting catcher, JT Realmuto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting. The right fielder.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 3-1. Ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to shallow center. Springer comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And in steps Scott Kingery. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch on its way. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors so far on the Philadelphia line score. 2 balls and no strikes.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Swing and a drive and a ball sent out to deep left center field. This is into the bullpen, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And this one gives him the lead. It's 6-5.
I'm sure at the plate right there, he's thinking stay up the middle, hard line drives to either gap. He did it one better, giving his team the lead right there with a huge 3-run bomb.
Now batting.
In now, Roman Quinn. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Phillies 6 and the Astros 5. Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, number 44. Designated hitter.
Ready for another shot now. Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Well, you don't see that every day, man. A home run on a fastball that is away and off the plate that he went out and booked it. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking to myself, I've got to make this guy a little bit more uncomfortable, not let him get those arms extended. I'd have to think about pitching this guy inside in this at-bat.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
To the plate now, George Springer. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0 for 2 for him to this point. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Brad Peacock takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Standing in, Matt Duffy. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. This one's down to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow, tough to tell if he was out.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
The Phillies have elected to
all right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And
the decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
Upon video review, the call of out at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
At the plate now, Bryce Harper, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. One there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Now back left field.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew Mccutchen. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And it's quickly 0-2. Hops this one up. Bregman in foul ground, and this will land foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
In now, JT Realmuto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A high fastball is in there.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Fouled off. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Stott rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner will score from second. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Here's Bryce Harper now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. The 1-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. 8 runs and even 10 hits, and 2 errors so far on the Philadelphia line score. And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Phillies on top, 8-5. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is chopped down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Nope.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Into the box now, James Ritchie. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Austin Pruitt is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51,
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, A.J. Pollock.
The center fielder,
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
And a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that's in there, base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
At the plate, Roman Quinn. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Last half of the 7th here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Kyle Tucker. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And there's one down now.
Now batting, catcher.
Riding in once again, Garrett Stubbs. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. Byers gets his sign. 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Ready to begin the 8th, and that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next.
Matt Duffy.
Heading out toward shallow right. Tucker waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Standing in, Bryson Stott. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As with 2 away. He'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Phillies down in order. They're on top by 3. Digging in now, Michael Brantley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The left fielder, Michael.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Pollock on the run. He gets there, but he missed it.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he lost sight of it, but then I watch it and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and standing in is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. And a curveball in for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Duffy is under it, and he's got it for the first out. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, George Springer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Alex Bregman stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And it's 1-2. Fires, pauses. Here it comes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Striding in, James Ritchie. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to minimize the damage here. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2 men are on with 2 men out. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Seared down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We've played 8 full. The Phillies lead it 8-6. At the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper.
Right here, number 3, Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Right side, defense aligned perfectly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit on the ground is short. Right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. The lead stands pat at 8-6. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And standing in the outfielder, Kyle Tucker. Adam Morgan is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Now pitching for Philadelphia.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Adam.
Right through it here. He's behind 0-1. Morgan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
In now, Garrett Stubbs. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Oh, he flubbed it.
Man, they say good baseball is contagious, and so is bad baseball, apparently. 4 errors for them now. If they win this thing, it will definitely be despite their gloves.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Morgan features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
The left fielder.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
David Robertson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Runners are at the corners with one man out. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Aledmus Diaz will come on now and pinch run here.
Now running at first for the Astros, number 16.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3-hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Pollock at the track. Ball game. So a 3-run blast to left center, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. Houston seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Austin Pruitt gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 10 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For Philadelphia, 8 runs on 12 hits, and they committed 5 errors in the ball game. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes.